any requests today?
Moves?
Huh?
I don't know. I've gone through whatever. I'm
Okay.
excited. I haven't done yoga in a couple months, so my position.
All right, what do you say, everybody? Good morning. Welcome back to your mat, our Saturday morning flow. Thank you for showing up to your mat. Thanks for tuning into the channel, everybody. I'm here with my friend Haley, who's been, how long have you been coming to class here?
A good few years.
A good few years, y'all. You heard it. So, first chance to be our model here today. So, thank you so much for showing up. She probably didn't know this is our 1001 video that's on the channel. But hey, let's get started here, everybody. Like we normally do, we shouldn't say normally, but like we do a lot, let's get started in our child's pose. So big toes come to kneeling, big toes press, knees kind of wide to the edges of your mat. Allow your hips to sink back. Allow your forehead to rest down. And I kind of give this disclaimer with about every class. Like if this posture, if this shape doesn't work in your body, which I'll be honest, some days it does for me, some days it doesn't really. Whether it be really cramping in my feet or if I got some knee stuff going on, you can lay on your back and you can lay on your stomach. You can certainly personalize this pose and then turn this whole practice. And in fact, I encourage you to do just that. Let's begin together straight away by just exhaling everything out. And then together we're going to take a big inhale through your nose. Try to fill up. And then through your mouth, exhale, a cleansing, clearing exhale. Once again, we're going to inhale through our nose, nice and big. I want you to fill up. And then exhale through your mouth, empty. Clear it. Let's go one more of those, everybody. Big, full inhale through your nose. And a cleansing, clearing exhale through your mouth. Okay. Now seal your lips. And from here on out, we want to breathe in through our nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keeping our lips sealed, we want to breathe out through our nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale through your nose. Try to make it audible. So you do that with a little constriction in the back of your throat. You can feel the breath swirl there if you have that constriction. You could hear this audible sound. And then same exhale, same constriction, same audible sound, same smoothness overall with your breathing. Good. Now, inhale, try to get a little bit bigger. Try to breathe your torso longer, using your breath to affect your body physically. Keeping your lips sealed, exhale through your nose, gently guide and push your breath out. Now see if you can just cultivate and maintain a smooth rhythmic breath that's in through your nose and out through your nose. Now the human body is really meant to breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. We can do it through our mouth, right? In cases of laughing, emergencies, whatever, you're stuffed up. But really we're meant, and our body is more balanced. Everything works a little bit better when we breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. So we'll do just that for this 60-minute practice here. In this 60-minute practice, we'll flex and stretch every muscle, right? We're going to get into every nook and cranny. You might even get some places in your body that you forgot existed years ago, and that's a good thing. We're going to do it in this mindful way because it really requires your attention for the breath. We're going to take that attention, put it towards a movement, sensation. It's going to be a meditation. Thank yourself for being here. Please thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself good job. And Haley, you let me know if it's that sun's getting a little hot. So you just let me know. From here, spread your fingertips wide. Start to walk your hands forward. Keep your hips pressing back. See if you can walk both hands to the outside, to the right. So your right hand's going to come off the right side of your mat. Take your left hand, stack it on top of your right. Good. Now inhale, straighten your arms. Find a little bit of length there. Breathe in. Have your biceps framing your ears. On your exhale, can you pull your left hip bone back a little bit, creating some space there. 2 more breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Switch it. We're going to walk both hands over off the left side of our mat. Left hand down, right hand stacks. Position your head between your biceps. Inhale, straighten your arms. Just get a little bit of length there. Can you feel that inwards, like in the intercostal muscles and all this interconnected tissue? Right hip bone pulling back on your exhale. Find the right amount of sensation. Perhaps that's intense, perhaps not so much. Take an inhale. Good. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, come up to tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. And then curl your toes. Exhale, lift your knees up about 2 or 3 inches. Now, we're not going to be here very long, okay? Wrists are right underneath your shoulders here. Feet, knees about hips width apart. Pull your hands and toes towards each other. Make sure your belly's not spilling out, your rib cage is spilling out. Pull up there and engage your 360 core. Nice, y'all. Next inhale, we'll straighten our legs to plank pose. That's your high push-up position, or your dandasana. Shift forward, and then we'll exhale, lower, and take it all the way down to our mat. Slide your hands back a couple inches and untuck your toes. And then inhale is going to be cobra pose. Chest lifts up. Little to no weight in your hands, everybody. If you're new to this and you just went, oh, this is easy, and you straighten your arms, I want you to pick your hands up off the ground. Exhale, release, take it all the way back down. Keep your feet pressing down, but maybe you can lift your knees. You can do that by engaging quadriceps. Inhale, lift up once again your chest. So you feel the muscles in your lower back doing the work here. Exhale, release, take her back down. You can press a little bit if you'd like. Inhale, lift up, Kobrasana, Bhujangasana, breathe in. Awesome, y'all. Exhale, release, take her back down. Let's inhale, just press back up to hands and knees here. Back up to your tabletop pose. Exhale, we're going to round our spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Draw your navel up and in. Nice job, everybody. Inhale, come right back to a neutral spine. Curl your toes. Exhale, lift your knees. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing doggy. First dogger of your day, y'all. Okay? Now we're breathing. We're breathing deep here. Pedaling, Haley here is pedaling her feet out. I encourage you to do the same thing if that feels good. Right? Here's what we're going to try to do here today. We're going to breathe deep. Well, we know that, right? In through our nose and out through our nose. We're going to honor what we're feeling here to make it healing. So I'll give you the basic flow, alignment, template. After that, it's up to you to make it your own. Now settle into this down dog. Spread your fingertips wide. We want really high hips here. So Haley's doing a great job by bending her knees slightly. I encourage that for probably just about everybody. Chin to your chest. Look towards your knees and towards your thighs. And then armpits circling inward, shoulders wrapping around towards the front of your body. It's a long down dog, y'all. Take another inhale. Exhale, all right. From here, look forward. Step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. Feet will be about hips width apart here. Bend your knees a lot. See if you can set your belly on thighs, maybe even your knees all the way to your chest. And then drop your head down. And if you'd like ragdoll pose, you just take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. Once again, letting your biceps frame your ears. And just taking a couple of deep breaths. You might be swaying it back and forth, side to side. This is the kind of the feeling out stage of our practice. integration series. It allows our body to open slightly, but it also allows us to shift our mindset from this overthinking, am I doing this right, to just feeling, like does it feel right? From here, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. And with your chin to your chest, we're going to roll up to standing vertebra by vertebra, nice and slow. God, as you come to standing, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Feel that ocean breeze on your skin, everybody. Pretty sweet place to be. Pretty grateful to be here, always. Inhale through your nose. Breathe your body taller. And then wider at the top. Stay tall, stay wide. Exhale. Push your breath out through your nose. Open your eyes. Release your hands, palms facing forward. Let's get into a Surya Namaskar A, huh? Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. You might want to lean it back a little bit. Ah, very good. Exhale, let's fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long. Uttanasana is our forward fold. Now inhale, find a halfway lift. On a flat back, lengthen your spine. If you're new to this, hands above or below your knees, but your back is flat. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, Dandasana, high push-up. Next inhale, let's shift forward, shoulders in front of your wrists. You could drop to your knees, you could drop to your chest. But exhale, lower halfway down if you're upward challenge. Elbows straight back, there we go. And then inhales upward, facing dog. Try to feed your heart through your biceps. Take your shoulders back. And then draw your navel in, exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy, everybody. Okay? Make sure your breath is flowing free. If you find that you're getting choked up, if it's sporadic, if you're breathing in through your mouth and out through your mouth, that sends more of a panic message to your brain than the breath what we want to use. And this is a relaxation message to your brain. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Very good. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, load up your arms, load up your legs, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop both feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Good. Inhale, find your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Little squeeze in the shoulder blade, little length in your spine. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out. Lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Go ahead, float your torso. Reach it high to the sky. Good. On your exhale, just slide your hands to heart center. We completed that salutation, and we'll begin again. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Lean it back till it feels really good. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down. Dive in deep and empty out. Inhale's a halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward. Remember, shoulders have to come way in front of your wrists. And then keep that strong core. Exhale, lower halfway down, elbows go straight back. There we go, we're getting it. Inhale's that upward facing dog or cobra, or skip it if you need. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Breathe, everybody. You know, like I mentioned, for some of us, it's going to be like, man, I forgot I had that muscle, or I forgot that place existed in my body. So we're breathing this oxygen-rich blood, breathing life, breathing health and well-being into all those places. How are we doing with the heat? You need sunblock?
I think I'm actually. Thank you.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Beautiful, heels and toes are touching. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. Chest pulls out really long. Exhale, dive and fold, navel in. Core is strong. Inhale, rise. Ride your breath on up. Reach your hands to the heavens. Good. Exhale, hands to heart center. We've completed 2. Let's work on number 3. Inhale, ride your breath and sweep your hands up high. Lean it back, stretch up and away. Feel something good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, dive in deep. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Keep that strong core, everybody. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Good, y'all. Inhale's upward facing dog or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana or doggy. Good. You know, just getting upside down like this, helping to increase the flow of oxygen-rich blood, not only to all those places, but to our brain. Right? If there's one place you want oxygen-rich blood, it is definitely, I mean, there's a lot of them you want, but one of them is definitely your brain, right? And we're getting that. We're getting that and so much more. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Beautiful. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Pull your chest and pull your spine out really long. Exhale, dive, fold, core. Make it strong. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Reach your hands high to the heavens. Good. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. 3 down, 1 to go. You think you got this one, Haley? On your own, everybody. Inhale, sweep out, reach high. She didn't know what she's getting herself into. Exhale, fold. Take it all the way down. You're on your own, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to meet you back in downward facing dog. If you get, forget something, if you make something up.
Don't watch me.
Yeah. It's all good. Plant your palm, step to plank. Shift forward. You know where you're going. It was semi on your own, that last one, everybody. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Good, we're making progress here. We're breathing, right? Hopefully we're making progress there too. Using the full, normally throughout our everyday life, we use about 30%, the upper third portions of our lungs. And unless you do something like this, for a lot of people, it's not often at all that they use the full potential, the capacity, 100% of your lungs. So this is good. Now inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your left knee, scorpion tail that leg. So left heel's going to come up and over towards your right shoulder. We'll stack the hip. And if you want to circle it out, kind of kick it out, or even flip your dog if you're open for that, you go for it. Breathe well, y'all, for 5, 4. Nice job. Last 3, 2. Inhale, lift your left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your left knee up into your chest. There you go. Step it through for low lunge. Step through for low lunge. Drop your back right knee to the ground. And then slide your right knee back about 6 inches or so. See if you can take your hips and press them down diagonally towards the top edge of your mat. So you're going to get deeper into your left hamstring, your right hip flexor. And then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now an inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. And from here, interlace your fingers behind your head. Take your elbows wide. Another inhale, lean it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades and lift out of your heart. Breathe in. On your exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine, take your elbows in, take your forehead towards your knee. There you go. Give me 2 more, y'all. Inhale, up and open. Breathe in up. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest. Push your breath out. Yeah, those hands, you can just stay right behind your head. Inhale, up and open, spinal extension. Lift out of your heart. And then exhale, around your spine. Tuck your elbows in, chin to chest. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up. Reach both hands high to the sky. Curl your back right toes under. Exhale, pick your back right knee up and jet airplane your arms along your side body. Nice. So the back line of your body is strong, long, and diagonal. Come high on the ball of your right foot. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And then lean forward even more. Come even higher on the ball of your right foot. How smooth, how graceful can we lean into airplane pose balancing? So your back right leg comes off the ground. We're trying to balance on our left leg. Bring our heel, our hips, and our head in one line. Haley here is looking for a little intensity, so she's reaching her arms forward, but you can have your hands to hard. You can open them straight out to the side. It's up to you. There we go. She was just waiting for me to give her a modifier. That's all, y'all. Now, circle your right thigh inward. Give me 2 breaths. We're doing great. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. If you wanted to reach your hands, now would be the time. Exhale, standing splits. Bring both hands to the ground. See if you can walk your hands in a little bit towards your left leg. Reach your right leg to a degree where you've got a good amount of sensation, and for many of us, that's not very high. Haley's like, what did I get myself into here? Give me one more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Now on our exhale, we're going to step our right foot behind and across our left so the knife edges of your feet touch at the top of your mat. There we go. Twisted root. Inhale, halfway lift, left back, lengthen your spine. Awesome. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. And then inhale, lead with your chest and rise. Come all the way up to standing. Reach both hands high. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. And then exhale, lean towards Mission Beach and press your hips to La Jolla. Now breathe, everybody. Have your head back a little bit so that your throat's open. We don't want to tuck our chin to our chest here. We do in some things, like a slight tuck of your chin to your chest and down dog and a couple other things, but not here. And then biceps back with your ears. Let's take one more inhale. Can you straighten your arms a little bit more? And then exhale, can you take it down to that perfect degree? Inhale, back up, reach up, reach for the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long, empty out completely. Now inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Lift your right leg up and back. Pull your chest and spine out long. Great. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill all the way open. Warrior 2. Warrior 2. Improvising, that's what you're doing. That's okay. So we've got this heel to arch alignment right down the center of our mat. We're going to turn our back right toes in just a little bit. A slight inward rotation on this back leg. Yeah. Front left knee, bend deeply. Gaze out over your left fingertips. We'll take a couple breaths. We'll inhale, breathe in tall, and then wide at the top. Exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. 2 more deep breaths. I got this muted, so look at the camera, get a smile. We need a thumbnail later, right? Another full inhale. Exhale, let's inhale, start to reach, reach, reach. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Forearm to thigh here is great. Okay, now you don't have to have that, obviously. You can have your left hand to the inside, the outside of the foot. Try to roll your right shoulder back a little bit. Become as narrow as possible. Keep breathing. See if you can take your right hand and maybe reach towards the ocean. There we go. So palm facing down, your biceps by your ears. Looks really good. Pull that whole right side body long for 5. If you wanted to take your left hand up parallel, you could. Not a requirement. 4. Breathe, y'all. 3. 2. Now stay low on your lunge. We're going to inhale, reverse warrior. Now we'll slide our right hand down the back of our right leg. Try to keep your left knee bent deeply. If you had to straighten for a moment and then come back into it, but I wouldn't blame you at all. Last 2 breaths here, everybody. And you? Exhale. One more. Inhale, lift up and away, breathe in. Exhale, windmill down. Step your left foot back. Shift forward, and then lower with control, Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows straight back. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog, feeding your heart through. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky, Sawit Doggaroo. Inhale, right leg, send her on up now. Go ahead, y'all. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Circle it, kick it, flip it. Doing what feels right to you. Right? Nobody's had the same week, morning, week, month, or life as you. Nobody's going to need what you need from your practice. Here for another 3, 2, all right. Inhale, lift your right leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your right knee way up into your chest. There you go, step it through for low lunge. Drop of the back, left knee to the ground. Slide your left knee back. Remember, sink your hips down deep. Inhale, interlace your fingers, release your index, sweep it all the way up. But then from here, we take our hands behind our head, interlace the fingers, elbows wide. Inhale, lean it back, lift out of your heart, spinal mobility. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, elbows in, spinal vitality. Last 2, everybody. Inhale, come back up, lift up, drink up that ocean air. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, forehead, knee, elbows in. Last one, everybody. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, take her down. Forehead, knee, elbows in. Inhale, come back up and reach both hands high to the sky. Curl your back left toes under. Exhale, pick your back left knee up and jet airplane your arms along your side body. So with your heart lifting a little bit, squeezing your shoulder blades, your 360 cores engaged, there's maybe a little bit of contact. There might be a little contact between lower belly and upper thigh. But again, your chest and everything's lifted because of your 360 core. Now, come higher in the ball of your left foot. And then slowly lean into airplane pose, balancing. Dakasana. Yeah, take your hands to heart maybe. This is a closed hip posture. So that means you want your hips level. So the inner left thigh is going to spiral up, the outer down. Nice, everybody. We got 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, option to reach your hands here. Breathe in. We're doing great. Exhale, standing splits. Bring your hands to the ground. We're not here too long, Haley. If you wanted to walk your hands in towards your left foot, you could. We're just lifting our left leg to that perfect degree. There we go. One more. Inhale. And then exhale, step your left foot behind and across your right. Knife edges touch. Twisted root. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Come to standing. Reach both hands high to the heavens. Grab your left wrist this time. And then exhale, lean towards La Jolla. Press your hips towards Mission Beach. Breathe. Our lateral flexion and extension in our spine. I know some of y'all with our first warm-up flow were like, Steve didn't put that side-to-side thing in there. Like, you know, all right, well, we're getting it in here. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale, come back through center. Maybe lean it back, stretch, and make it feel good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Dive in deep. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Your left leg lifts up and back, and your chest pulls out long. 360 core once again engaged. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana B. Perfect. There we go. First, standing open hip posture on the side. If you'd like to bend and straighten in and out of your front right knee, not uncommon. And then we're sinking down deep. Gazing out over your right fingertips. Breathing in through your nose. And once again, breathing our body taller. And then wide at the top. Staying tall. Exhale, sinking down a little bit. Try to feel this simple shape everywhere. Another inhale. Exhale it out. Very good. We're going to inhale, reach forward here. Look for length. Exhale is extended side angle pose or Uttita Parshvakonasana. Okay? Whatever you choose, forearm to thigh, hand inside, outside, maybe a block or water bottle, make sure you are stable and you are steady. And you can roll your left shoulder back a little bit more. You can try to enhance this, become a little bit more narrow. Breathe for 5, and then take your left hand, reach towards the ocean. 4, if you want that right hand up, now's the time, y'all. 3, ooh-wee, 2. Stay low, inhale, reverse warrior. Left hand slides on the back of your left leg. Your right knee is going to want to straighten and lean inward. Let's at least not let it lean inward. We just got 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, that's it, everybody. Take 1 more. Inhale, lift up and away, breathe in. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Shift forward, and then lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale's that upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Get your doggaroo. Woo! All right, take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. That was more or less our dress rehearsal. It'll be a little bit different though. Okay? Breathe with me, everybody. Let's get her done. Inhale. Exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. It's called tiger pose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg back up high. And then exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. You're in that low lunge. Now please listen. Right away, we're going to inhale, step our right foot forward and across your left so the knife edges touch. And go right into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Draw your navel in, empty out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Come to standing. Reach both hands high to the sky. You're grabbing your right wrist with your left hand. And then exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips to the Hoya. There you go. Good. Inhale, come on, back up, reach up. You might want to lean it back a little bit. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Push your breath out. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Right leg lifts up and back, and your chest pulls out long. Great job. Exhale, step back to a low lunge and spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, open wide, spread your wings. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Push your breath out. Stay low, everybody. Inhale, reverse your warrior. We're riding that beautiful breath. Exhale, windmill down, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana, shift forward and lower slow. Skip it if you want though. Upward facing is your inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe your right leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose, empty out. Inhale, reach your right leg and send her high. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands, low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, left foot steps forward and across, knife edges touch, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, come on up, reach both hands high. You got your left wrist this time. And then exhale, we're leaning towards La Jolla, pressing your hips towards Mission Beach. Beautiful. Inhale, back up, reach high to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down, dive in deep. Inhale, back to that one-legged halfway lift. Your left leg up and back, chest pulls out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, or excuse me, left foot back, y'all, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, I messed that up. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Give me that length, but I know you all out there caught it. My bad, y'all. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in big. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Nice job, everybody. Upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Whew. Breathe, y'all. My bad on that one. You'd think there's not many distractions here in the backyard, but you'd be wrong. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, and let's keep her going. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath up. Inhale to reach your left leg, back up high. Good, and the exhale to sweep through, low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, step your right foot forward, up behind and across your left, so the knife edges touch, halfway lift, there you go. Exhale, fold, dive, empty. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up, reach it. You got your right wrist this time. Exhale, lean it. Oh, that sensation. You're leaning to your left. Inhale, back up, reach up, back through center. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Nice work. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior two. Y'all know where you're going from here. Open wide, spread your wings. Exhale, extended, side angle pose. Give me that leg, y'all. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Big with your breath. Exhale, we're just going to windmill down to low lunge. Spin your back right heel up. Inhale, step your right foot forward next to your left. Find that halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach both hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, dive it on it. Let's do that again. Inhale, back to chair. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold, empty her out. Last one. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, reach high, stay here. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. And then we're going to rotate to our right. So hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. There you go. Squeeze your toes, heels, and knees all the way together if you can. If your thumbs are way up by your shoulders, see if you can lift your whole torso up. So like you're trying to twist your heart towards your thumbs. Keeping those hips down low. Breathe here for 5. And then a little balancing transition in 4. Ooh, hope you're up for this one, Haley. Here we go. 3. 2. Now you can start to look down. Shift your weight into your right foot. Slowly inhale, pick your left foot up. Slower still, we'll step it all the way back to rotated crescent. Here we go. And hey, there's a good chance you might have lost your balance there a little bit, and kind of lost the form, the shape. So that's cool, you come out. But then you come right back in and just reset. Right, you might even get there all in one piece, so to speak, and then you might want to come out just to find more stability. But let's try to find that. More stability. Drive back through your heel, reach up through your head on your inhale, and then use that leverage. Navel in. Twist a little bit. Feel this internal compression. Massaging, stimulating your organs. 3 more deep breaths. That's it, y'all. You do? Exhale. Last 2, everybody. You do? Exhale. We got 1 more, Haley. This is it. Take an inhale. Exhale. Release to runner's lunge. Take both hands to the inside of your right foot. You can drop your back left knee to the ground. Start to heel toe your right foot towards the front right corner of your back. From here, we'll inhale, lengthen out our chest and our spine. And then exhale, start to bend your elbows and start to come down. Deep diaphragm, breathing. Very alive. This one, you usually don't have to go too far to find enough sensation. Breathe. You're doing yourself a huge service. Doing all those things I mentioned earlier in terms of muscle, getting into muscles and tendons and your tissues of your body. But the internal pharmaceutical factories are working right now, percolating. And you wouldn't think it as of now, but your mind is moving towards an inner quality of stillness. And that's really good. Let's go one more. Inhale. And exhale. Right, hands back underneath your shoulders. Inhale, straighten your arms. Start to press your arms straight and curl your back left toes under. Pick your back left knee up. And then step your right foot back to your left. That would be plank pose, high push-up position. We're going to get the hamstring stretch on the other side, everybody. I know y'all were probably anticipating that, but all good. Okay, squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand, and inhale, roll open to your right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. That's good. Push left hand up. Keep breathing. Lift those hips, everybody. Crescent shape your left side body. If you want to drop a knee or a forearm, I'm good with that. If you're good with this and you want to lift your right leg, go for it. 5. Take your right hand, reach towards the ocean. Bicep by ear. 4. Woo, y'all. Breathe. 3. 2. Take another inhale here. Exhale back to plank. High push up. And take it to the other side. Round it to your right hand. Roll open to your left. Vashisthasana, side plank pose. Lift those hips, everybody. You're making yourself strong. Again, perhaps, or just reinforcing it. You're making yourself balanced again. We're making ourselves healthy again. 5, maybe left leg up. 4, left hand reaches to the ocean. 3, 2, take an inhale. Exhale, release, and either move through your flow or straight back to downward facing dog, everybody. You can just press your hips high if you'd like. Hips high, head dropping down low. We're just about there, okay? At this point, you've given so much, it seems to just keep coming, but stay the path. Here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Tiger pose. Inhale, reach your right leg back up high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. Low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Next to your right, knife edges touch. Outside edges. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, rise. Take it up to standing. Reach, grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, leaning to your right. Last one of these, everybody. Really good. Inhale, back up, reach up. And then exhale, fold all the way down, dive in deep. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Left leg lifts up and back, chest pulls out. Good, Haley. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Circle open, spread your wings. Exhale, give me some length, extending, side angle pose. Stay low, inhale, reversing your warrior. Breathe in big. Beautiful work. Exhale, just windmill to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Inhale, step your left foot forward next to your right. Find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Good. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Rotate to your left. Hook right elbow out your left knee. Here we go. Again, you want to try to keep your hips lower than your heart and your head. We just do our best, no more, no less. Like, if we can't do some of these suggestions I'm making, know that they are just suggestions. You don't have to take them. But also, like, if you don't do them, it's not like you failed throughout the practice. You've showed up. You've succeeded already. You've made it 45 minutes in already. Okay? Thank yourself for that. 5, you're going to walk off your mat better than before. 4, All right, Haley, let's see if we can get that balancing transition on this side, huh? 3. You can start to look down, 2. Shift your weight in your left foot. And now right foot picks up. Exhale, slowly extend and step it back. It's called Papadita Anjaneyasana, your rotated crescent pose. Once you get there, readjust, make sure you're steady and sturdy. And then let's push a little bit, huh? We get a little stretchy after this one. We get that runner's lunge. So give me 3 more breaths of inhale, driving back through your heel, reaching out through your head, working those 2 points away from each other. Oppositional energies, directions, creating space. Exhale, navel in, twist. Last 2 here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Great job, Andy. Exhale, release to runner's lunge. Both hands at the inside of your left foot. Drop it back right knee. Heel to your left foot towards the front left corner. Inhale. Lengthen out. Think halfway lift. Chest pulls out. And then exhale. Bend your elbows to start to come down towards your forearm. Breathe deep, everybody. Woo! And I can say it's probably all downhill from here. Not a moment too soon, huh? You've done amazing, but let's not check out, everybody, okay? Stay with your breathing, right? A lot of this practice stimulates, stretches, and strengthens muscle, but focus and concentration are muscles in and of themselves. One that a lot of people, myself included, in many instances, have become kind of weak. So this is huge. I want you to get your time, your energy, your donations worth. Right? So keep breathing, stay with it. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. We'll inhale, straighten our arms, pull your back right toes under, pick your back right knee up. And then exhale, let's walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Yeah, I couldn't send you out without a Prasadita Padottanasana, this standing straddle stretch. Real sweet one, y'all. Okay, drop your head down. If you'd like to grab your ankles, outsides of your feet, take that. Breathe well. Another instance in which your heart is above your head. In yoga, we consider this an inversion. Right? It's not, inversions aren't just handstands and headstands, or just any time your heart is above your head. Take one more inhale here. And exhale. Great job. All right, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, straight arms, chest pulls out, spine lengthens. Exhale, walk your hands right back to low lunge at the top of your mat. Let's step back to plank pose, high push-up position as you breathe in. And then exhale, lower. Take it all the way down to your chest. And then bend your knees and grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, left with left. Okay, cobra is okay as well. If you're not into this, or not, this isn't happening for whatever reason. If you have this, it's your Dhanurasana. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. So using the strongest muscles in our body to create that lift. By kicking them back and your thighs are lifting up off the ground. Your knees are in towards each other and there. Might feel a little bit uncomfortable, and if so, welcome to yoga. This is good. Can you breathe through this? Take one more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. And then exhale, release, take it all the way down. Drop your left ear to your mat, gaze right. Perhaps bend your knees and windshield wipe your legs. And ooh, y'all. Let's do that one again, everybody. Chin forward. Bend your knees. Grab right foot or ankle with right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick up and back. Lift everything up. There we go. We're pushing a little bit for this last little bit. I promise you it's all downhill after this one, everybody. You can do more. Breathe. 5, 4. Good, y'all. Last 3. So you inhale, kick and lift up. And release. Opposite ear to your mat. Again, you can bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. Woo! All right. Meet you right back in downward facing dog, everybody, as promised. Let's take her home, huh? Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. And exhale, sweep it through for half pigeon pose. Left ankle comes across towards your right wrist. You want your hips level. And to be honest with you, this is one of the ones that don't work for me, having torn both my meniscus at some point in my 35-year volleyball career. All right, so I have to take it on my back. And that's all good. Inhale, hands walk back, open your heart. Exhale, walk your hands out, and open your hips. Deep breathing. It requires focus. And that focus and quality of attention, just ensuring that we're still moving towards that inner quality of stillness. Breathe. Rest of your day is going to be a cakewalk. This is the hardest thing you're going to do all day. Thank yourself for that. From here, walk your hands back in, plant your palms, and I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Probably want to pedal your feet out a little bit. We'll switch you when you're ready. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, sweep through, half pigeon pose. Right ankle comes through across. One side's going to be different from the other. That's all right. Inhale, hands walk back, open hearts. You're good. Exhale, walk hands out, open hips. We're so focused on the external so much of our day. I mean, you have to be. You're driving in a car, you got to be focused on all that is going on around you. You're working with other people, you've got to be focused on what they're saying and doing, and you're working on a computer or something. You're focused on the external. But we do it so much of our time that going inwards, looking for sensation, listening to their body's medium of communication, which is sensation, becomes a little bit challenging for us. We're so used to all the stimulation that our mind will tend to want to wander and we'll kind of get bored. And that's where you want to slow your breathing down and focus on that even more. Because if you can control your breath, you can control your mind. You're doing yourself a huge service. When you're good here, everybody walk your hands back out of this one, plant your palms, step her back to downward facing dog. Pull your feet out. Sway it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Let's come all the way through to seated on our exhale. Take your legs out in front. Point your toes straight up. Work the flesh out from your seat. Root into your sit bones. Inhale, reach both hands high. And then exhale, fold all the way down. You let your back round, let your head drop down. Woo! Balance everything out, right? Those big back bends we did a few minutes ago. Balance those out. Breathe well. Extremely grateful to be able to share this practice always, everybody. I thank you for tuning in and allowing me to do that. I sincerely hope you get value out of this. Like I said, 1,001 videos on the channel, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, please, you'd be doing me a huge favor. Do me that favor. Go and subscribe on YouTube. Namaste Yoga on YouTube. Namaste Yoga happens to be the same Venmo. So thank you for honoring the donation-based system that has allowed us to share this practice with really hundreds of thousands of people over the last 17 years. To make it accessible to everybody in the community. So thank you for honoring the donation-based system. Thank you for your generosity with that. Again, that's at Namaste Yoga and Venmo. One more inhale. Exhale. Let's take her back up. Roll easily onto your back, everybody. Once you get there, happy baby pose, huh? And then a spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Make sure you twist and hit both sides evenly. And then, hey, listen, once you've done that evenly, I think we've done it, y'all. Take her back through center. Unwind and put both knees in your chest. And then release and allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open and allow your palms to rest up along your side body. Now lay back, close your eyes. Together, take a big inhale here through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Empty out. You're going one more, y'all. Inhale. Hold full. And release. Let your breath just settle. Let it be natural. Feel your body physically. Can you disengage and soften everything? As I mentioned a couple times, this last hour we've been moving towards an internal quality of stillness, which is our natural state. Can you allow yourself to bask in that stillness? Shavasana. Everybody, I want to give you as long as you need in your Shavasana. Again, extremely grateful to be able to share this practice. Hope you get value out of it. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Haley. The most stressful part of my week is finding models for this, and she was more than willing, so thank you so much. Enjoy your day. You've won the morning, so win the day, and we'll see you all tomorrow for Easy Like Sunday Morning Flow, everybody. Namaste.